Wait till you see what the problem solvers found stashed in this garage on Belle Isle. Something the guy peeking around the corner didn't want you to see.
Hello? It's Fox 2?
That's not dirt on those windows. You're gonna get a kick out of what they did to try to keep me from getting the story. What's the story? It's all about the mayor of Detroit. He's already reeling from bad press. You've seen the headlines. He says all that stuff is urban legend. Maybe so, but we got the pictures on this one. Look what we found warehoused on Belle Isle. 3 police motorcycles worth about 15 grand apiece. The city bought these things for traffic enforcement. So why aren't they on the street? They were snatched up for the mayor's bodyguards. This Detroit traffic cop says he was supposed to get one of those Harleys.
I arrived at the garage to pick up my bike as I was told, and I was informed my bike was no longer there and that it went to the mayor and his security.
The officer even snapped some pictures.
The lights were cut off and thrown into a box. They just snipped the wires and threw them in a box, and the bikes were gone.
So why do Kwame Kilpatrick's security guards need police motorcycles? The mayor rides his own Harley for fun, and the police bikes went to his bodyguards so they could ride with him. Here's the rub. The mayor's Harleys are some of the newest in the fleet. This cop and some others are doing police work on bikes that are 5 years old. They feel like they've taken a back seat to the mayor's hip-hop lifestyle.
And when you have this type of thing happen, it takes our morale and just drives it right down when we're trying to service the citizens and we don't have equipment to do it on.
So how'd the problem solvers get onto this thing? Well, it started months ago with a persistent rumor, just like the ones now swirling around the mayor and his security staff. Cops were calling me left and right, complaining that the mayor took these motorcycles that police officers would love to have so he could go pleasure riding. Lots of complaints, but nobody could tell me where the Harleys were until a couple weeks ago. A tipster told me to look around on Belle Isle. That's where I found them, in this city-owned garage. We shot these pictures through the window. Then I started banging on doors. The people inside shut the blinds and ducked for cover. And remember those windows we looked through to find the Harleys? They actually ran into the garage and frosted them over. Too late. The hogs were already out of the barn. I wasn't going anywhere, and they eventually called and asked why I was snooping around.
We heard there were Harley-Davidson police motorcycles out here somewhere.
They made a call downtown and finally came clean. So is this a big deal? Chief Jerry Oliver says he doesn't think so. He says every cop who needs a motorcycle has one, and most of them are newer models.
It's my understanding that the mayor leased a bike, and if he goes out riding on a Harley, well, his security should be right with him.
But what about appearances? This episode is just the latest in a string that has some people questioning the mayor's maturity. The papers this last weekend were filled with criticism. This article takes him to task for being late all the time and missing appointments, insulting important people who might want to invest money in the city. This one jabs him for looking more like a rap star than a big city mayor, surrounding himself with so much security it's almost comical. Another accuses Kilpatrick of flaunting the trappings of power. Some see these Harleys as an example of arrogance too, taking motorcycles that could be used by working cops trying to enforce the law. And to top it all off, I checked state records. The mayor isn't even licensed to drive a motorcycle.